Season's greetings, compliments of the season. This is the Christmas episode, edition of Use of the Mind. And sincerely from us to you, from me to you, compliment of this season. But then there is a conversation around seasons that I would like to have today. We understand that for every season, there's that emotional build up, that tension, that budget, that bills, that things to shop, things to buy, or holiday plans. Sometimes the mind works over and over 1,000. Your mind is always working around the clock, planning, budgeting for parents, for everyone. There's that tension, that frenzy that comes with the season. Want to make sure that we're stocked for Christmas. We have things that we need for the season. Note that Christmas is just one day. And for that one day, all you need is probably have your meals for that day. Yes, I know the meal has to be special. You have to plan to buy. You have to even make trips. You have to, have a budget. You have traditions that you and yours, would always look forward to for every seasons, every Christmas. And it's a good time for you to see your loved ones again, to travel home, and all what of you. But can we pipe down for a minute and look at it closely? Set your goals for every end of the year, for the season. What do you want to achieve this Christmas? And how do you want to make this Christmas so beautiful and so good? At the end of the day, it's about spreading joy, happiness, sharing the love that the season brings, sharing the love that the season is really about. Sharing of gifts, giving of gifts, and what have you. And it's very okay. If you have plans, you cut your budget according to what you have. You have a merry little Christmas, fun Christmas in your own space. If you can't travel for this season, that's okay. If you can't travel, that is fine. It shouldn't affect your emotional dispositions to the season and to people around you. Whatever budget you have, whatever means you have, value it, appreciate it, enjoy it. Let's create a sense of warmth emotionally, physically, mentally, and everywhere. Let your mind be at peace, and enjoy the season in whichever way it comes to you. But above all else, don't let the season determine how you enjoy it. Determine how you would enjoy this season called Christmas. And of course, there's a place for us to plan, to budget. And of course, it's that time again to always realize that the frenzies of the city you're in should not affect your disposition to it. And for me, there are seasonal affective disorder. That means that for every season, there are tendencies for some people to get on the edge, to withdraw, to even dislike the season. I've heard comments over the years that people say, I don't like Christmas seasons, end of the year rush, the pressure from work to wrap up, to deliver, to make sure that goals are achieved, the pressure from family to make sure that everything that is needed for the end of the year is achieved. The pressure to please, to make you appear successful. And these pressures has led to some disorders of where some people would go overboard, would cheat, would abuse, would do all that they can, whatever, to make sure that they stand right. But you don't have to make other people feel somehow because season has come to an end. It's the end of the year, it's Christmas and all of that. This pressure leads to people falling ill during this season. It leads to doing things that you really do not plan for. And of course, it leads to some people getting depressed. Oh, I can't get the food items I want. I can't get the clothing items I want. I don't have enough funds. And then depression sets in. And most of the time, this depression comes out of the pressure that we experience in measuring up for the season. Let's not look as if You know what I worked for all year, and of course there are also financial pressures because you want to make sure that you look good, especially for those that travel to their hometowns, their villages, other cities. Let's even assume that this year you don't have enough funds to travel. There's been a case where that particular year people couldn't really travel because the cost of traveling went high. So how do you then manage your feelings, your emotions around this season? How do you then make sure that you're still emotionally balanced, psychologically available for the rest of this season? What is that trauma of this season that has affected you and you have not dealt with? What is the what is that memory that each time it is Christmas season you feel on the edge? In the city where I live, that's why you become more careful. You don't go out just anyhow because stealing becomes very high. Pickpockets are on the streets, to snatch bags and all of that. You're careful to go to work and return early to do your reports in real time. you know you're careful to make sure that your performance at work is on the peak. It's the end of the year. Companies will do awards, AGMs, what have you. It is also okay that from the beginning of the year you have worked, you've set a good record. It is not now. They should allow the rush, make you do things that will break at your conscience, will set other people in hot mode and pain mode. It is not now. And the essence behind this conversation is to show you that no matter how frenzied this season becomes, no matter the pressure, you can weather them, and you have to work on yourself being emotionally intelligent and strong. Please prioritize. What are the most important things you need for this season? Prioritize. It is for needs and not for wants. Because sometimes you may not be able to afford those that you want, but your needs, work with them. Sit down with your family and folks. Rework your plans. Rework your budget. Indeed, have a merry Christmas that comes from the heart, not of activities. And then again, don't be full of activities that you will not even enjoy this season. From one event to the other, to cooking, to going out, and then when January comes, you fall ill. You now take leave from work, sick leave, before you now go back to work. Christmas is just one day. New Year is just one day. Plan properly. Make sure that all that you need, even if you don't have them, you can still enjoy yourself within your little means. It is just Christmas and nothing more than that. This is where you hear a lot of end of the year sales, price slash. Don't go out and buy things that you don't need or things that you cannot afford. Like I said, have a plan. Prioritize your plans. The idea behind this conversation is that you manage the pressures that comes with this season, like I said earlier. And in managing this pressure is opening your mind to the things that you need. Work within your limit. You don't have to be everywhere or attend every event. You don't have to do all the work. Because you work. And at the end of the day, you won't even enjoy the Christmas and the season that there is to it. I know there is work. I know there is home. I know there is church. I know there is religious affiliations. I know there are different things, that makes this season a full circle for you. But prioritize your movement, your needs, so that by the new year, you don't apply for sick leave, you don't break down, you don't have issues to settle, scores to settle. And if you have to visit me in the new year as a therapist, I'll provide my services for you. At the end of the day, make sure that your Christmas is as seamless, as simple, as beautiful, as merry than the Christmas. Have a merry, 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 merry Christmas. From all of us on Issues of the Mind, we love you. Compliments of the season.